What's going on, everyone? Friday, February 9th. End of the week. Hooray for that. Just relaxing a little bit. Didn't get a chance to film something this morning because actually I wasn't sure what I was going to film. Not that I didn't have a chance. So I figured I'd just let the day play out and see if anything comes to mind. And I think topic of the day today is going to be anxiety, which is something that plagues me, and I think it plagues a lot of people out there. So I'm just going to talk about what it is for me, how it affects me, and how I try to deal with it. I'm not always successful, but so for me, it's two parts. It affects me both, mentally and physically sometimes. It's hard to describe, really, but I'll do my best. The feeling of being trapped is really what gets me the most. And it's not necessarily like being like trapped, like you're locked in somewhere, but it's just the feeling of not being able to get out of a situation, whatever it is. Man, I don't know how to explain it, but there's times where it's just like I feel it coming, and I have to get out of that situation, whatever it is. Otherwise, it's gonna go sideways real quick. And I mean, there's been times where, like crowds do it for me. Actually, being trapped, like on airplanes, one of the reasons I hate flying, because then I'm actually trapped inside of this tin can that's sailing through the air. So in situations like that, I try to prepare myself, try and go through breathing exercises, and typically situations like that, as long as it's not too long, I can get through. But the ones that sort of creep up on you are the ones that I have the most difficulty with. So yeah, crowds. I mean, one time I remember I had to go to a church. I think it was maybe a wake or something. I forget why I was there. But there was a ton of people, and I just started like feeling confined, and I was doing fine and getting through it, and then it was all over, and then it was just like chaos, a mass of people, and like I just couldn't. Yeah, I want to say hi. Okay. And I just couldn't get out, and I felt that feeling of like we're in a hyperventilate or something like that coming on, and it becomes like rationale goes out the window for me at that point. It's just like I know I got to get out of the situation. So there was no clear way for me to physically get around people. So I just started jumping over pews because like at that point I don't care how ridiculous I look climbing over pews, because it's gonna be 100 times worse if I don't get out of that situation. That's how it gets for me. And then I got outside, and I was able to just like kind of go off to a quiet spot, and it's good. And I was good. For people that know me, it's I don't want to say it's acceptable behavior, but I think I think they understand when I say, like, I gotta get out of here. You know, they know not to take it personal or anything like that. It's just I gotta get out of that situation right now to get my head straight. And even, so people that don't know me, I could be in a conversation with someone and my brain is just somewhere else, and I feel like I'm trapped in this conversation that I don't want to be a part of. And I think a lot of times I just come across as a butthole, you know, and I get it, but I just get real, like, short with people, and like, yeah, okay, I gotta go. Like, because I just know what to expect, and for someone that doesn't really know me, they don't know what's going on, so it's tough. But I've accepted that I'm okay with people thinking a certain way about me, because I know what's going on, and for my own well-being, I know what's best for me. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how well I'm explaining this. A lot of my videos, I don't know how well I explain things, because like I've talked about in the past, my brain is sort of going 100 miles an hour in all different directions, and I know what I want to say, but as soon as I start saying one thing, my brain is going somewhere else as the words are coming out of my mouth. So I don't know if I'm making any sense, but yeah, anxiety is a tough one for me, and I should touch on medication. I don't like to take medication for anything, physical, mental, whatever. I don't want to take medication for anything. So I talked about, like, airplanes and stuff. I try and do my best with breathing in situations that I am willingly putting myself into, that I know I'm going to get a little anxious. For instance, I have to go somewhere tomorrow. My daughter has a chorus concert. There's going to be a bunch of people. I'm not going to miss it. So I know going into it what it is, and I just got to mentally prepare myself and then just get myself through it. I won't sit with anybody. I'll go off by myself and deal with it. And then there's a lot of things I either don't put myself into that situation, or I have an out if I need to get out, So, like, a lot of times, especially when I was younger, I just always take my own car places, because I didn't want to be stuck somewhere. And then the way it affects me is, like, right now, like, it's just so physically draining for me. I can be feeling good, great, and then some kind of situation arises, and it just wipes me out, like, in the course of a couple minutes, and I'm just exhausted and tired. Yeah, another one that gets me too is noises. Like, if I'm somewhere that I don't expect to hear loud noises, and then I start hearing loud noises and I can't get away from it, like, real panic starts to set in. It drives me bonkers. And same thing, like, just, like, sucks the energy out of me. So yeah, I don't know, it's just a little bit about me and my anxiety. Thought I'd talk about it, get it out there, be open. I'm sure there's other people. I know there's other people with it. It's one of those things, though. You know, mental health, there's a weird stigma about it that people don't want to talk about or whatever. I'm not crazy. I just have a hard time with certain things. That's all. So thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to me. Like, subscribe, comment, share, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.